In this week's Global Report, incredible sadness at vigil for victims of July 4th Highland Park shooting. Residents in Highland Park gather at the church for a vigil to mourn the 7 victims of the shooting that took place on Independence Day. The story happens again and again, and now it's here. It's our people, says Susanna Calkins, a member of the community who came to express support to help people cope with this trauma. Service dogs are available for soothing petting.
I was at the parade with my family, and it was disbelief and panic. Get my family out of there, get back home, and it's everything everyone says. You never think it's gonna happen to you in your neighborhood, and absolutely shaken to the bone.
So we bring our comfort dogs in, and they offer that moment of when they're petting, your blood pressure goes down. It's a moment for them to just maybe be, normal again for a couple minutes.
Taiwan shows off new domestically built advanced jet trainer. Taiwan Air Force shows off its new domestically built T-5 Brave Eagle advanced jet trainer as the island continues to strive for defense self-reliance against China's increasing military might. Thousands more flee as Australian floods track north of Sydney. Floodwaters inundate homes in Sydney after days of torrential rain caused rivers to swell and pour over roads and into suburban streets. Thousands of people on Australia's east coast fled their homes Wednesday as torrential rains tracked north after unleashing floods in Sydney that submerged communities, roads, and bridges under mud-brown water. New South Wales authorities issued fresh flood alerts north of Australia's largest city and warned that rising rain-swollen rivers still pose a danger in parts of Sydney despite easing rainfall in the city. Sri Lankans return to cooking with firewood as economy burns. As once relatively wealthy, Sri Lanka suffers a dire economic crisis with shortages of everything from medicines to gas. People are returning to cooking with firewood. The switch began at the beginning of the year when more than 1,000 kitchens exploded across the country, killing at least 7 people and injuring hundreds more. Japanese grandpa draws in following as art YouTuber. Harumichi Shibasaki was nearly 70 when he began making YouTube art tutorials from his quiet home in the Japanese countryside. 5 years on, he has 1.4 million subscribers. He has also built a global following thanks to the English subtitles on his videos, demonstrating painting and sketch techniques which sometimes features grandchildren and 2 cats. Pilgrims rejoice on first day of largest hajj of COVID era. Muslim worshippers performed the tawaf, the circumambulation of the Kaaba, on the first day of the biggest hajj pilgrimage since the COVID pandemic began. As I saw the Kaaba, I felt like I was in heaven, says an Egyptian pilgrim at Mecca's Grand Mosque. Hajj in Islam, the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca in Saudi Arabia, which every adult Muslim must make at least once in his or her lifetime. The Hajj is the 5th of the fundamental Muslim practices and institutions known as the 5 pillars of Islam.
أنا شعوري إن أنا كنت داخلة عند الكعبة أكني داخلة الجنة، حاجة جميلة، حاجة رائعة، بجد ربنا يتقبلها مني ومن كل الحجاج يا رب، يا رب.
كنا نشوفوها بالتلفزيون، هالحين نشوفوها مباشرة، هذه نعمة من الله وأكبر نعمة. الحمد لله، الحمد لله. هذا يشرفنا نستقبل ضيوف الرحمن، هذا يشرفنا، شرف لنا. يا رب تودي مسالمين غانمين بلدهم. يا رب يشرفونا في كل دقيقة وكل ثانية، هذه بلدهم الثاني. يا رب.
And those are the Global Weekly Reports. Subscribe to Global Daily Mirror YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and visit www.globaldailymirror.com. I am Carby Basina. Good day.